Carnotaurus, a predator born for speed and feared for its ferocity. But even the vicious must start small. As a newly nested juveniles without guardians to protect us, we were exposed and alone. But with no other choice, me and my partner decided to venture into the unknown. While we were making our way, I decided to check my inherent mutations, and I was pleasantly surprised to be born with exceptionally good ones. Ones that would definitely enhance my survival chances in the future. But with our hunger going down quickly, we decided to move fast in order to find some AI to fill our stomachs, heading towards the highlands. Upon arrival, we were lucky to spot a deer in the distance, securing us with a food that would aid our growth. But unfortunately, single deer was not enough, even for two small predators. But luckily, there was plenty of food around the area. After filling our stomachs, we decided to hang around the beach until we grew a little bit further, while continuing our hunt on the AI. After some time has passed, we managed to reach a decent size, giving us the confidence to venture into the J sector. Upon arrival, we were immediately welcomed by the sound of a small dibble. We quickly decided to track it, wandering cautiously. But with all the sound of the predators nearby, we thought it had already fled. Until we heard it again. Thanks to his call, we were able to locate it, and with its friend also constantly calling, my partner was able to locate them as well. But unfortunately, with the server's corpse cleanup nearing, we quickly rushed to eat the food. After filling our stomachs, we wandered around the area a bit more, when I obtained my second mutation, enhancing my strength even further. And after selecting it, we decided to go deeper into the heart of the highlands as our water was running low. Upon arrival to the Highlands Lake, we ran towards a safer area to drink. But with dinos potentially lurking around, we were extremely cautious. But that's when my partner told me that they saw something. Fortunately, it started to rain, so we didn't have to worry about the water. We decided to check the area a bit, but whatever was there has already disappeared. We continued to explore the highlands further. But after finding it empty, we made our way towards the west rail axis. Upon arrival at the west rail axis, we were welcomed by the constant crying of deinos in the distance. But the deinos were not the only thing around, putting us on high alert. After consuming a boar, we decided to check what was going on, and that's when we spotted a number of aggressive herbivores. Unfortunately, with us not being anywhere near fully grown, we had to just observe from the distance for now. After a bit, the deinos seemed to have left, so we scavenged the remaining of their fight. But while we were scavenging, that's when we noticed a stego slowly approaching us. We quickly pulled out the needed organs and created a distance in order to stay safe. But while we were enjoying our meal, more deinos showed up. And with the area being swarmed with aggressive herbivores, we decided to run further away to continue our growth in peace. After growing further, we decided to head back down to check the area when we heard a call from another Carno. quickly made our way towards it. Fortunately, we were able to make an ally, increasing our survival chances. I quickly decided to notify them about the deinos in the area, wondering if we could take them down. But that's when we were informed about the cerrados in the area. So we decided to follow him. Upon spotting them, we realized there were more than we could handle. So we decided to back off for now. While we were moving out, I spotted a deino sitting in a bush. But with us not being fully grown and the area crawling with deinos and cerrados, we decided to make our way back to the west axis. Upon arrival, we spotted another Carno in the distance, allowing them to join our path. After filling our water, we patrolled around the area, looking for our next meal. But that's when we spotted a lone dilo. Being much faster and in a greater number, we took it down with ease. After the kill and growing a bit further, we decided to return to the westral axis. Right as we arrived, we were welcomed by stego calls. But that's when my partner spotted our first real prey. Unfortunately, my stamina was low, so I had to pull back to recover. But with my partner's stamina also fading, I decided to jump back in. Luckily, we managed to bring them down before running out of stamina. However, we lost one of our packmates, only for another to show up out of nowhere and join our group. We quickly began enjoying our kill and regenerating stamina, but that's when we heard more cerrados in the distance. Once rested, we decided to let our presence be known, asserting dominance. But there were more than we expected, and with one of us being low on health and most not being fully grown, we decided to just observe them for now. After a while, we were drawn away by the sound of a nearby dilo. But upon discovering, it was just a baby. But that's when my partner also found something. A baby dibble. It was tiny, but with my pack's strength being my priority, I let our smallest member take it down to fill their stomach. While we were distracted by the baby dibble, I finally managed to reach my fully grown state, allowing me to pick my final mutation, preparing me for the battle ahead. After the little incidents, we have returned, moving in closer towards the cerrados, approaching them menacingly, while positioning ourselves in an advantage angle. And after that, we decided to strike. But as fast as the fight started, it paused, as one of our members had taken heavy damage. So we decided to rest and recover before resuming. However, the cerrados weren't going to let us. But that didn't end up in their favor. And after our stamina was restored, we launched another ruthless attack. But that's when the Cerrado suddenly decides to run away, disappearing into the dense forest. We continued to observe the area, wondering if there was another Cerrado left, but that's when we spotted one in the distance. Despite my stamina being low, we decided to give it a chase. But eventually, I ended up running out of stamina, forcing me to rest. After recovering from the Ruthless fight, we patrolled the plains in search of food. That's when we stumble upon movement. Luckily, we were able to secure a free meal. But one small intruder didn't seem very happy, as it tried to keep pecking at us. After filling our fill, we moved on, only to hear another group of Cerrados. But seems like they were not interested in fighting us, as they were backing into the forest again. We also decided to move away, but that's when we got the server announcement. So we decided to find a safe area where we could log out. While we were making our way to the safer area in order to log out for the day, another Cerrado group was spotted. And despite the restart nearing, we decided to check it out. We arrived just as another group of Carnos were already engaged in a fight. But with pack limit exceeding, we were unable to join, forcing us to back away. With no fight left to join and no blood left to spill, we turned away, disappearing into the wilderness as the chaos echoed behind us. And that's when our story ends.